Hello guys, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokémon Lifting Light and Pokémon Dark Deep, set in the magnificent Vounilaio region, inspired by the beauty of Greece. Today's video is quite the special one, as we'll be completing and rounding off the cross-gen evolutions in Vounilaio, with not one but two captivating split evolutions for a Pokémon that already boasts some intriguing evolutionary paths. Additionally, we'll explore an evolution that has challenged me in its creation, but presents a fresh and unique concept that I have never seen before in any Fakemon artists that have made an evolution for this quite recent Pokemon. So without any further delay, let's immerse ourselves in the Vounilaio region once more. Treequoise, the Lost Fire Pokemon, a Fire and Water type. Charcadet evolves into Treequoise after finding armor that belonged to warriors of a lost civilization. It honors them by forging tridents from fiery steam created through its combined elements. This Pokemon is incredibly honorable and will always play on even grounds. Any slashes caused by its tridents leave a searing sting that is quite unbearable. Gather round, trainers, as we unveil the magnificent Treequoise, a stunning fire and water type evolution for our beloved Charcadet. Now, this evolution is quite the easy feat to achieve. To unlock the potential of Charcadet, you'll need to showcase your prowess and defeat 10 Clauncher, and deprive them of their shells, which will happen when you defeat them, similar to what happens in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And once you do that, you must find an old man, the only person in the region that knows the crafting recipe for this armor. I wonder if there's something about him, something mysterious. But right now you're focused on evolving Charcadet, so we're going to give him the 10 Clauncher shells, and he will craft it into the elusive Righteous Armor, a majestic artifact that triggers the evolution of Charcadet. Now let's delve into the fascinating inspirations behind Treequoise's design. Picture this, a mythical combination of the Talokans from the MCU and the legendary Atlanteans from Greek mythology, also Marvel Comics and DC Comics. Oh, the spectacle of it all. As you gaze upon Treequoise, you'll surely notice the artistic nods to Aquaman and Namor, that beard-like shape of its lower helmet, a tribute to the fierce Atlantean warriors, and those exquisite feathers adorning its regal head? Ah, an homage to the mighty ruler Namor, and his status among his people as the god Kukulkan. As if that's not enough to captivate your senses, Turquoise is armed with none other than tridents. Yes, the very same, weapons symbolizing Poseidon, the formidable Greek god of the sea. Oh, but there's more to this connection than meets the eye. You see, Poseidon's ties to Atlantis run deep through his son, the illustrious Atlas. No, not the Titan Atlas. You twit. The Atlantean Atlas. Quite the family tree, isn't it? I don't know why you would name your son after someone that tried to kill you, but even I was confused at first. Now let's delve into the etymology of its name. Turquoise comes from Triena, Greek for trident, pays homage to the iconic weapon wielded by this Pokemon. But what about the quoise part? Ah yes, obviously from turquoise, perfectly capturing the enchanting color palette of Turquoise. This name follows in the footsteps of its fellow Charcadet evolutions, Armarouge and Cerulege, each named after words associated with their weapon and color. But dear trainers, your excitement shouldn't end there, for there's yet another evolution in store for our dear Charcadet. Oh, how the surprises keep coming, and we simply can't wait to show you the next chapter in Charcadet's journey. So fasten your seatbelts, trainers, because the adventure has only just begun. Menelace, the Burning Passion Pokemon, a fire and fairy type. Charcadet evolves into Menelace after finding armor that belonged to a late fearsome king and his army. Menelace is overcome with a strong familial connection and a drive to keep those it trusts and loves from coming to harm. It is very protective and courageous. When struck by its arrow, the opponent will feel a calming sensation that could weaken it by untensing their muscles. Get ready, trainers, to meet the wondrous Menelace, a true marvel among evolutions. Behold this exceptional fire and fairy type, a type combo, unseen, unique, is a sight to behold. The name Menelace is an enigmatic blend of pink lace, a delicate yet vibrant color, and Menelaus. Ah, Menelaus, a figure of great significance in the illustrious tale of the Trojan War. Allow me to unravel the legend of Menelaus for you. Dear trainers, Menelaus was a fearless warrior and a key player in the legendary Trojan War, which pitted the city of Troy against the mighty Greeks. His tale was interwoven with love and loyalty, for it was the abduction of his beloved wife, Helen, that sparked this monumental conflict. Cupid, well, Menelaus also has a bow and arrow, but the specific powers are more connected to Eros and Cupid. The answer lies in a profound connection between love and the Trojan War. It is said that the arrows of Eros and Cupid could induce feelings of forced love, but in the case of Menelaus, the bow and arrow evokes a calming sensation, maybe like that of being in a sauna, a connection to its fire type. This enchanting feeling washes over both Menelaus and its adversaries, creating an aura of tranquility in the midst of battle. Prepare to be captivated by Menelaus' striking armor, carefully modeled after the iconic depictions of Menelaus in ancient art. The courageous armor, a treasure waiting to be obtained. To acquire it, valiant trainers like yourself must embark on a quest to find and defeat 10 carbink. Their precious crystals, imbued with mystical power, will be used to craft the courageous armor by the same old man. I really do wonder how he knows these different types of crafting recipes. Once this magnificent armor is bestowed upon Charcadet, the transformation into the majestic Menelaus shall be complete. And of course, the shiny of Armor Rouge and Sarrel-Edge, while Armor Rouge's eye fire is the color of Sarrel-Edge's and vice versa. So instead, we went the reverse here. Instead of changing the fire, we changed the armor to match the counterpart for the shiny. And of course, very similar to Armor Rouge and Sarrel-Edge, they are version exclusive. Menelaus and Treequoise. We have Pokemon Lifting Light and Pokemon Dark Deep. Well, is it not safe to say that the fall of Atlantis and of course the depth of the ocean would be more fitting of Pokemon Dark Deep, while feelings of love, of course doing great things for those that mean so much to you, would be courageous and full of light cheer. So Menelaus can be found in Pokemon Lifting Light. And, well, the transition of the last one was quite good, why don't we do another Pokemon inspired by the Trojan War? Trojan Ores, the formation Pokemon, a pure fighting type. When multiple groups of phalanx band together, the brass fuse their spirits and willpower into the head of a foe formation. The horns upon the brass's head are used to give signals to the other phalanx to tell them when to move the formation. Trojan Ore seems to resemble more equine Pokemon, almost as a disguise, but unfortunately it's not a very good one, considering its craft and size. Trojan Ores are depicted in ancient scriptures in Vounilaio. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to the evolution of phalanx. Trojan ores. So why don't we prepare to be captivated by the ingenious inspiration behind this fascinating creature? Now let me take you back to the ancient tale of the Trojan horse, a cunning and audacious strategy employed during the Trojan War. The Trojan horse was a massive wooden horse that the Greeks constructed as a gift to the Trojans, symbolizing a gesture of peace. Unbeknownst to the Trojans, however, the hollow interior of the horse concealed a group of Greek warriors ready to infiltrate the city of Troy under the cover of night. Oh, what a tale of subterfuge and deception it was. Drawing inspiration from this intriguing story, the crafty Trojan horse is a masterfully disguised to embody the essence of an equine Pokémon, say like Mudsdale or Rapidash. Like Phalanx, whose name is a playful nod to the Phalanx formation, Trojan Ores takes a truly unique angle in its evolution and name, being a corruption of the Trojan horse. It features multiple beady eyes staring out, reminiscent of the Greek warriors concealed within the wooden horse. But the creativity does not end there. Observe the horns of the phalanx, which have allowed for an unprecedented level of imagination with Trojan ores. Of course, a horn emerges from the back of this evolution, resembling a tail, but of course not one resembling a horse. And would you believe it? The horns of the leg joint phalanx form the very legs. Again, not exactly helping the design, but it definitely helps the design in our realm of perspective, but not exactly theirs in the subterfuge and disguise they wish to achieve. And fear not, for the legs may not resemble equine legs as much, but remember, neither phalanx nor Trojan horse are based on actual horses. And let us not overlook the shiny form, which remains consistent with Phalanx's stunning brown hue, but this adds a bit of coincidence to our design, because this delightful shade gives us Trojan ores the appearance of being constructed from wood, further reinforcing the connection to the Trojan horse. Truly, the evolution of Trojan ores is a testament to the boundless creativity and imagination present in the world of Pokemon, and of course fan Pokemon designs, and especially to me, since I came up with this idea, and I have not seen anyone make a Trojan horse evolution for Phalanx. So, prepare yourselves for any video going forward, because there will no longer be any cross-gen evolutions in it whatsoever, because this is it. And so I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pokemon Lifting Light and Pokemon Dark Deep, because we have just rounded off the cross-gen evolutions of Vounilaio. And of course, in the next episode, I do believe we have quite the recent trend, actually, being introduced in Gen 9. We have 2 lines to showcase for it. Sort of 3. I'll let you guys decide if the third one really counts. But in the next video and the next episode of Pokemon The Alternate Take, we will be exploring the redesigns of Clefairy and its evolution, Clefable. So, I will see you all next time.